Today's day 19 of Powerbuilding. Continuing the deload week, but we got chest and triceps today. I'm gonna start off with dips, like I always do, get warmed up, and then we're gonna go into the bench this time. But we're gonna do like barbell bench. All right, so for today, since it was a deload day, the weight wasn't high. The intensity wasn't that high too, cause it's a rest week, but I still got a good pump, still got some work in. This first set of dips, I just did just a plate for a few reps, and then I did my body weight for a few reps. All right, so now that I'm warmed up from the dips, I moved on to bench, and I just did a plate for both sets. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I never recorded myself doing bench, and no one's ever told me I bench slanted. So it's not that. And I even had someone come down and look at my bench to see if it was slanted, and it's not as bad as it looks in this camera. Like in this second set, it looks so slanted, but that's because of the camera. Like my camera is just set up on a chair, and it was way the chair was. It was slanted, but I'm gonna make sure to fix my form next time so it's not this slanted. Alright, now that I'm done with the flat bench, I'm gonna move on to incline. And I was supposed to do incline first, but I forgot. But next week we'll do incline first and then flat. And on this incline, I just did my first set with 135 and my second set with 95. And once again, it looks super slanted. It looks more slanted than it really is in real life, because of the way the camera is, but it's still a little slanted in real life. And it was like, I never knew this, so this is new information. This is my first time ever recording myself bench, and I never knew I was slanted. So I'm gonna be fixing that for sure on my next chest day. I'm gonna make sure every rep is like perfect. I might not even go that heavy. I might just stay at a plate just to make sure my form is not slanted. Cause this makes me so angry to know that my form looks this slanted, and it was even slanted in real life, and no one ever told me this. Alright, since I can't do flies, I'm gonna go do wide grip push-ups. These wide grip push-ups, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that it was the old week here, and I just went to two sets to failure. Even though I did body weight, even if it wasn't the old week, I would have still done 2 sets to failure. Well, I probably would have done 3 sets if it wasn't the old week. So I guess maybe 2 sets is fine. But still, I should have done 2 sets with just like maybe 20 or 30 reps instead of just going to failure. But I'm gonna learn from that. I'm gonna learn from that because, like I said, this is my first time ever doing a deload week, and it's not gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna fix it in the next deload week. And I don't know how long that will be. That might be, it might be a month from now. It might be a year from now. I'm not sure. Whenever my strength starts to plateau, it's time for a deload week. now I'm doing chest workout. I'm moving on to triceps. And I'm gonna start off with close grip bench. All right, so for triceps, I started off with close grip bench, and I did both sets with just 95, and I really went low here, and I would have done a plate, but I just went to 95 because my form, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't slanted. So I had my phone recording, then I had my sister, and she was telling me if it was slanted or not, and she said it didn't look that slanted like at all, but in the camera it looked a lot more than it was in real life. But she said it still was a little slanted, so I'm gonna make sure. That's why I went super low, just so I can make sure I face my form and have it really good. Because when I'm doing a deload week, I want my form to be perfect. When I'm doing, regularly, sometimes I'll be ego lifting, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna make sure to fix that. I'm gonna go do overhead extensions now, and that's gonna be it for the workout. With the tricep extensions, I did these with just 35s for both sets, and these were super easy. So I just, this was just like a calm, like this is what I did because I felt like I was too fatigued from what I was doing before because I thought I was stronger than what I was for the deload week. I should have been like every set should have been like it should have been like air. It shouldn't have been like air. There still should have been some intensity, but I feel like I was going too hard, especially for a deload week, and I was doing too much. But so these were super easy. I just did 35s here. That's it for the chest and triceps workout. Take my break and get to my cardio. Alright, here's the end of the cardio, and I don't think I mentioned this in any other videos, but my cardio I stayed the same. I'm still doing 20 minutes of jump rope every day. I'm not shortening the time at all. I'm probably gonna up my time soon, maybe in a week or two. I might up my time and go and do 30 minutes every day, but we'll see. We'll just see how my cardio goes. But thank y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. In the next one, we got shoulders, and that's our last deload day. So I'm super excited to finally go back to normal weights. But thank y'all for watching, and always push past your limits.